Well, there was no escaping it. Snow everywhere you go.
Yeah, bringing life in the mid-state to a standstill. Dennis continues our live team coverage tonight. Dennis.
Hey ladies, Hershey is typically one of the busier towns in the mid-state with all of its attractions and its outlets, but the usual hustle and bustle, not to mention a shed, was buried by Old Man Winter today. Call it white chocolate. Snow-capped coasters are quiet. So are the snowed-out outlets that needed to be plowed out. But this may be the sweetest scene in the sweetest place on earth. Joe and Kathy Piccone shoveling out not their house, but those of elderly neighbors.
We'll do a couple of them, help them out, you know. They appreciate it. Sometimes they want to give you money, sometimes they want to give you cookies, sometimes, you know, that's how it works. You got to help, because you might be stranded one time, right, along the road.
The time came for a storage shed owned by Hershey Entertainment and Resorts. The roof partially collapsed under the weight of snow Thursday morning. No one was hurt. The park is closed, but we found our own super soakers along Hershey's main drag. That guy was bad. The next one is a pain in the splash. We also found Chad Weber, who would rather clear snow than talk about it. What are you out here doing?
Plowing.
Tell me about business this year.
It's booming.
Plows across the mid-state have certainly done their job. In fact, they've done it so well. Check out here at the Hershey outlets. We've left behind literally a mountain of snow. What that means is long after this storm ends, and it has ended, the mid-state will still be a winter wonderland.
I like it. Keep it cold, keep the snow coming.
I think Chad is in the minority in that viewpoint, keeping the snow coming. And ladies, you did see correctly. Photographer Joe Kamut and I, you saw the camera get splashed. Well, the sides of our faces and the sides of our bodies, well, it got that slushy black as well. Lots of slushy black around. I, for one, can't wait for it to be gone. Check, please. I've had enough of the winter. Back to you.
You know, it was impressive, you climbing that mountain.
I was a little concerned about him. I heard you huffing and puffing.
I was huffing and puffing, and you know what? We're going to get calls. I realized as I was at the top, that might not be a good idea, because had my svelte figure went straight down 22 feet of snow,
it would have been a
that
rescue.
could have been very difficult. You'd have been hearing about us on the scanners. So kids, don't try that at home.
Good advice.
Yeah, and you were talking about neighbors helping neighbors. I got to give out a shout out to my neighbor Dave, who came by with the snowblower. Thank you, Dave, for doing the driveway and the sidewalk and helping my son.
Sometimes the worst of the weather brings out the best in people, and it's great to see.
It does. Indeed. Thank you, Dennis.